Welcome to the Ryder and Lisa podcast.
Unfiltered laughs, honest conversations, and everything in between.
This is your backstage pass to the best moments from Ryder and Lisa.
On demand.
Powered by Always Plumbing and Heating.
Noah Kahan. I said his name wrong for the first few months of telling people about his music, but...
There's another artist you introduced me to, and you said his name wrong for years, now I don't know how to say it right.
Is it Tyler Childers or Tyler Childers? We saw him in New York, and we still didn't know his name. We bought merch.
Uh-huh.
What is it? Which one is it?
I don't know.
Me neither.
Because you screwed it up for years. You kept switching back and forth.
It's the same with the band CCR, Bad Moon Rising.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't know if it's John Fogerty or John Fogerty, and I get so anxious when I talk about him.
It's Fogerty.
David Bowie. Is it David Bowie or Bowie?
It's Bowie.
Lance Bass or Bass?
Bass.
Bass. See?
No, now you've got me screwed up on all of those
I
ones.
know, it sucks.
They even put how to pronounce Noah Kahan's last name
in the system.
So when that song comes up, it says pronounced Kahan. For you.
I think it actually shows up like that on people's radio. Like there was like a flaw in the system, so we look like idiots.
And guess whose fault it is? You noticed something while driving in a rich area yesterday.
Yes. So I've been checking out this new hot yoga place. The closest place to me is in Sherwood Park. So when I was taking this back road, I couldn't help but have a rubberneck. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
I was like, what? Whoa, that's a big house. Kept driving. Oh, that's another big house. Oh, this is a whole area of mansions. And then when I was driving home, took the same route, and I was like, screw it. I'm turning in. I got to check out more of these homes. I couldn't believe it. Who is living here? And their driveways are like those ones where they wrap around. They've got 3 garage doors, but they still park on the driveway.
I like the houses that have the garages that open like sideways.
Yeah, that's what
to
they
the
were.
house. Yeah, those ones are awesome.
But then I realized, that vehicle's in the driveway because it's one of those like souped up massive trucks that doesn't
fit in the garage. Yeah.
And they all have perfect lawns, beautiful planters that were probably like $600 each.
Mm-hmm.
And every single house has those pillars. You know what I mean? Like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air style.
Sure.
Who's living there? I don't know anyone that lives in a mansion like that.
But you don't also hang out with a lot of dentists or lawyers, doctors.
Is that who's living there?
Engineers, oil field executives, people that got into Bitcoin early, radio hosts, investment bankers.
Don't put radio hosts in there.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why that's
that one does not belong.
No, that's...
I felt so out of place. I didn't look at the road once. I almost crashed into so many high-end vehicles.
Yeah, that's a dangerous suburb to be rubbernecking.
I couldn't believe
if you bump
homes.
into a vehicle, that's a expensive mistake.
I saw a girl riding her bike and she was stopped texting on her phone or something. She looked around my age. Oh, it took everything for me to not roll down the window and be like, do you want to be friends?
Don't you think if you actually had friends that had multi-million-dollar mansions, though, you'd come home and be like,
every day.
Yeah,
it's so hard when you go to someone's house who's like in a higher tax bracket than you.
Mm-hmm.
It takes everything to not comment on their house, and I bet it makes them so uncomfortable. So you can't. But I always want to be like, so how do you clean this place?
Mm-hmm.
Like they have cleaners for sure.
Yeah, what kind of cleaning products do you use on marble? Did a little skit yesterday on just posted it on Facebook if you want to check it out. If Florida Panthers worked in an office setting.
It's also on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Ryder, you're famous. I saw over 1,000 people have shared it to their own Instagram story. That's a big deal.
Thank you.
It was really funny. And the amount of people that believe that you own a Florida Panthers t-shirt and all you did was print out the logo and tape it to your shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Even your props are next level.
Yeah, who needs AI?
Who needs it?
Yeah, I went old school.
Yeah, no.
I used scissors and tape.
It's going semi-viral when the comments go from people laughing and relating and saying, this is so true, to now Florida Panther fans being mean to you in the comments. Because that is the case now on Instagram. If anyone wants the video sent directly to your phone, Text us right now. I'll send it to you.
The surprising part is that where did they find them?
The fans?
The Florida Panther fans.
Yeah.
I didn't know that they existed.
Well, I mean, just judging on the crowd watching the game in Florida, I was like, why are the seats empty?
Yeah, they left when they were up last game.
So they're like, we don't need to be here anymore. We're going to leave. That's not a true fan.
Can you imagine how rowdy Rogers Place would have been up 6-1? I remember last year I was at the game when we won 8-1, and every single goal was a brand new reason to celebrate.
Yeah, you didn't have a voice the next day.
Oh, man, that was a fun game.
What did they call you? A soft F? What did they call you?
Yeah, soft F-boy, I think, was one.
Didn't even make sense.
And I'm getting called the P word a lot.
What's that? Oh, yeah.
I had to do a little hand motion. A sign has Montreal dog owners right twisted up. And actually probably the dogs, if they can read.
Yeah, my dog can read. He reads me books every night when we go to bed. That's my Stan. Stan the man.
He doesn't know how to read. He doesn't even know how to go to the bathroom in the right place. I took him to Pet Plan and he peed inside the store.
He leaks too and he gets excited. So like the couch, I'm like, all right, well.
Yeah. So let's quit pretending like your dog's a brainiac. Pet owners in Montreal upset because this sign outside their local dog park says no barking.
That's got to be a joke.
No barking. The French, I don't know how.
How do you say it in French?
Right, no barking. The sign prohibits dogs from barking, has people online really upset. Owners feel like it's an unreasonable thing to expect a dog not to bark, especially in a spot specifically designated for them to play and socialize.
Okay, is it like near condos?
Yeah, I'm sure that there was some complaints that there was too much barking, and the city just did what they thought they should do, throw up a sign that says no barking.
Wes just wrote in, the dogs are probably barking in English, and that's what upset everybody.
Oh, I think we got to give him the text of the month. You often hear of the love stories that, you met and it was just a really beautiful start. Mm-hmm. We're looking for the opposite because sometimes crap happens and beautiful things end up happening because of it, right?
That's true.
I had a buddy who ended up dating a girl because their blood bags touched.
Pardon?
They were both donating blood and their bags touched.
How did their bags touch?
Because they were both just sitting beside each other. And then they're like, oh, are we allowed to have our blood bags touch?
Ew.
Yeah. But then they started chatting. I mean, it's pretty cool when you both donate blood. You have something in common there.
Yeah, that's pretty hot.
Not the blood bag part,
no.
Just the donating part. 780-784-7107 if you've got a story for us of a non-romantic way you met your person. Hey, what's going on? It's Ryder and Lisa. You're listening to Play 107. Let's call out the name for 9K wordplay. Your chance.
Play day.
9K play day. Jesus. And giving you 10 minutes and 7 seconds to call or text us back if you hear your name. And if you do that, you are officially in to win the $9,000 shopping spree.
I get why you're confused. We have 1K wordplay coming up at 7:50. But right now, calling out a name for 9K play day. Ty Martin. You're on the clock. You have 10 minutes and 7 seconds to either text us or call us, and you're officially qualified. A lot of people that we're calling out each morning are missing it.
Yeah.
So you got to be listening all morning if you scan one of those QR codes. And if you're like, wait, I want in on this $9,000 shopping spree, how do I do it? Text us right now. I'll send you all the information that you need.
Ty Martin, you were on the clock. You scanned the QR code at Dickies, right?
Got that right.
You can find out more details at play107.com. We're asking you if you have an unromantic way that you've met someone in the past at 780-784-7107.
Tara wrote in, I met my current partner of 11 years at work. I was dating someone else at the time, and my direct manager kept telling me that my current boyfriend was ugly. I should break up with him and go out with the other manager at work. Well, a few weeks later that happened, and we've been together for 11 years.
Awesome. Randy says we had really similar emails because our names were just one letter off from each other. I'm Randy with an I, he's Randy with a Y. We occasionally received emails meant for the other person. That's how we started talking. We've been married for 4 years.
What? And they're both Randys?
Yeah.
And they were Randy for each other.
I guess they got quite randy with each other. My wife was a person you may know on Facebook, this text says.
Oh, yeah.
Had no idea who she was, but she was hot. Here we are.
Just added her. Just shoot your shot. Why not, right?
I guess.
I wonder how many potential husbands I have in the requested friends
There
section
you
of my
go.
Facebook that I ignore.
Just go and start accepting them all. And Sarah's is hilarious. Quite the twist at the end of this story. I was eating KFC by myself in a mall food court. He walked by and I thought he was cute. Then I started kind of choking on my chicken.
No.
And he looked at me weird and walked away. We never actually got together. I never saw that man again. Just always hoped it was the start of something, I guess.
There was the perfect opportunity to tell him that he looked finger licking good. Oh, well.
Lights down.
It's Play 107 with Ryder and Lisa. Hello, and thank you for listening. We're asking you for your love story that isn't all that romantic.
Yeah, at least it didn't start romantic. Like, you know, meeting outside of the porta potties at a music festival.
I'm sure that's happened. I'm sure Big Valley Jamboree has brought some people together.
100%.
And says, I met my boyfriend on the bus. I had a really bad tummy ache, and I think he could tell I wasn't doing well. He offered me a Pepto-Bismol pill.
That is so romantic.
But also
mortifying. She was probably drenched in sweat.
was it indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea?
Diarrhea.
What were we looking
Wait.
at?
Upset stomach, diarrhea. How does it go? We're missing one.
Yeah, I'm sure we are, but I think people...
They get the gist
Yeah.
of it.
I think they probably did, yeah. If you could sing that song for us, we'll hook you up with a Ryder and Lisa travel mug.
Ooh.
How about that little
Whoever gets it
Tumblr
right.
action? Yeah, you got to sing it
You got to sing it?
right now. 780-784-7107.
Can they text it in too? Does that count?
No.
What?
No, you got to sing it if you want it. We had a Spanish class together, and we were both pretty shy. So when we picked partners for project assignments, we were always the last two who didn't have people. Interesting. That's how they met.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here we go. Let's see. Make sure your radio's turned down in the background. Who are we speaking with?
Shalane.
Can you sing the Pepto-Bismol song?
Nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea. Right?
Wow.
That's it. You nailed it. We've got a Ryder and Lisa Tumblr for you. Going to put you on hold for a sec.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
Wow, nailed it.
Yeah. That's romance right there. That Pepto-Bismol not only brought people together for love, but
Maybe Shalane will find love just from that audio clip. Maybe someone will text in and be like, wow, who is that angelic voice? I want to be with her. You never know. Connie wrote in, Derek and I, that must be her partner, grew up in Yellowknife. We had never met. Lots of mutual friends, though. We met over Facebook. I sent him a message at first asking if he was from Yellowknife and if he knew or if I had ever met him. We're going on 4 years now.
Nice.
Just imagine if we did meet growing up. We'd be going on 30 years if so. Yeah, but if you met growing up, the stars wouldn't have aligned. Do you know what I mean? Like, what if he was the kid in elementary that, like, took dumps in the playground? We don't need to know what Derek did before you met him 4 years ago, Connie. You know what I mean? Like, that can taint the image of another kid.
Missy just hit us up as well and said, your guys' show helped me meet my partner. I was bowling, and I repeated a fact I heard on your show that there's more feces on bowling balls.
It's true.
Or in the finger holes in bowling balls than there is on a toilet seat. He was pretty
into that.
surprised to find out that information.
We
They've
actually
been together since.
We had a listener, Matt, who met his girlfriend through like tickets that he won through our show, Selena Gomez tickets.
Yeah.
And he brought a Tinder date and they got married.
They won
eventually.
meet and greet passes to Selena Gomez.
Yeah. So we gave him those swag points.
There you go.
That's cool.
If you can introduce your partner, especially if they're a fan, to a huge artist.
The best. Ashley, met my husband in World of Warcraft. We played together for 2 years, and then him and I moved in together with another person we played with. 10 years, 2 kids, and 2 countries later, we're still together.
Awesome.
Do you guys use your war cry when you're, I bet that's a thing. WoW.
I don't think I've played World of Warcraft.
You know how they have like the something that they yell out?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
like,
Ashley wrote back, ha ha ha, no. Well, you should try it.
Leroy
Jenkins! Right now we're talking about not so romantic ways that you met your partner.
Mm-hmm.
Amanda, met my husband in jail.
Okay.
Oh, we worked there.
Oh.
Not as inmates, going on 13 years.
I was trying to figure out how that would work.
This one from Geraldine said, my sister and her husband met at Big Valley Jamboree. He wheeled over a stinky garbage can into the beer gardens to get it away from him and his friends. So my sister sassily told him to not move it there. He relocated the garbage again and came back for more of a conversation with her. They started two-stepping all night, and the rest is history. They now have 3 kids. All because of a stinky garbage can at Big Valley Jamboree.
Yeah, did they have it at the wedding?
Was your cake in the shape of a garbage can? Alex wrote in, I met my wife having smoke breaks at work. 5 years later, we now have a 5-year-old toddler. Whoa, the math.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys get it on in the smoke pit that day?
I mean, it is a place. It's probably the best place to have a conversation with a stranger.
That's true.
Because you know that you have something in common. Mm-hmm. Yellow fingers.
Gross.
And you both dart.
Cheryl, I met my boyfriend at my niece's first birthday party. We were discussing how boring his Facebook page is. So I added him on Facebook just to see how lame his page was. We've been together for 12 years.
That's a great story.
Wow, imagine like wanting to be with somebody because they're boring. That's so funny.
Let's see how boring this guy is.
Yeah. East leg of the Henday, just before Yellowhead, there was an accident between an SUV and a semi-truck, southbound, in the center and right lane. But there's also some debris in the left lane, so either stay far, far left and expect delays, or maybe avoid it right now.
That was really good. That was like a dramatic delivery to the traffic.
Really?
But there's debris on the right.
Thank you so much.
It was good. I liked it. I was like, oh my God, what's next?
Gotta keep you on your toes.
The expected high today.
Here we go. Action.
Oh boy, I don't know anymore.
Oh, did you accidentally close it out? No, it really is dramatic.
No, I switched over actually to the air quality index. We're still at 10 plus. It's ugly out there.
Yeah, lots of sports getting canceled this week.
A high of 23 today, 19 tomorrow with a few showers and probably more rain on Friday as well. All right, let's give away some cash.
1K wordplay. Brought to you by Out of Bounds Restaurant.
We are joined by Chantel, ready to win $1,000. Here's how the game works. You choose a teammate. They will leave the studio. The other host will give you 5 words with a 25-second timer. Tell them the first word that comes to mind for each. We'll invite your teammate back in for every word that matches. It's $25 in your pocket. But if all 5 match, we will jump it to 1,000. How you feeling today, Chantel?
Oh, I'm feeling good. I'm ready to win.
Okay, who's your teammate?
I'm going to go with you.
Okay. Why am I always shocked?
Get out of here, Lisa. I will start the timer after I give you the first word. We got 5 to get through. You ready to go?
Yeah.
The first word is sprain.
What is it?
Sprain.
Sprain? Break?
Break?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm going to start this timer again. Not spring.
No, I'm here sprain, like sprain your ankle type of thing?
Yes, exactly. Okay, we're starting again. Here we go. Sprain.
Break.
Shirt.
What?
Shirt.
Closed.
Sofa.
Sit.
Algebra.
Math.
Bath.
Bath. Water.
And what did you say for sofa?
Sit.
Can you spell that for me?
S-I-T.
Sofa? Fit?
Help? Yeah.
Okay. Let's get Lisa back in here.
Hello!
Chantel's phone might have been a little bit...
no.
Well, I don't know what was
What
going
the
on. I had
heck?
to repeat. She had to repeat. It was a mess.
Well, I'll do my best. We'll see.
What is the first word, Lisa, that comes to mind when I say algebra?
Math? Oh, $25.
What about bath?
Shower. No!
Water.
Oh, that's a good answer.
Shirt.
Pants.
She went with clothes.
Ugh.
Sprain.
Ankle.
She went with break.
Chantal.
And sofa.
Couch.
She went with fit.
Sofa fit?
I don't understand.
No, sit. S-I-T. But does it matter?
Oh, sit.
Oh, sit. Okay.
Well, either way.
That makes a lot more sense than fit.
Wow, you guys were really struggling.
Yeah.
That is too funny. Well, you picked up $25, Chantel. Thanks for playing.
Woohoo.
Man, you know, like you're so close. You're just not on the same wavelength.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. At least we got algebra. Just don't ask me an algebra equation because I wouldn't get that right.
Are you worried about not being able to find a family doctor? I know that's a huge concern for people that don't have one. Rightfully so. Maybe just use AI.
That's what people are doing.
Well, a new study out of the University of May compared AI-generated responses to medical queries with human doctors in the U.S. and Australia. AI consistently scored higher in accuracy and professionalism.
But they can't write you a prescription.
Good point.
But like I remember reading that tweet that's like, what did it say? Take care of your health now because your future doctors are using AI to diagnose you. But I mean, I guess that's okay.
That's wild, though. Hey, like when you think of WebMD, especially when it started, it was like, oh my God, you put in any ailment and it was telling you were dying.
So I called the number that you call when you have like a health question.
Okay.
And the nurse on the phone was like, never Google your symptoms because they're going to push fear as the top answer to get clicks.
Oh.
It'll be a website that's like telling you you're dying.
And then you have
can't believe it.
click
Do not.
through a bunch of different things.
So I loved that tip. I think it's really important.
Mm-hmm. But AI could be actually beneficial for seeing where you're at. So once again, it scored higher in accuracy and professionalism than human doctors. What it falls short on is emotional connection and empathy, which is also crucial for patient care.
Like I love my doctor for that. Like she knows me. She checks in. She listens to the show. Shout out to Dr. Ramsey. What's up?
Get it.
Love you.
Do you have any openings?
Right now, I want to talk about a movie that's coming out this weekend that I think will fill up theaters again because of who has been cast in it. It is Chris Evans, Pedro Pascal, and Dakota Johnson. That is a hot trio. And their press tour of them talking and sitting down, getting interviewed, answering questions, they are the most likable people.
All three of them.
All three of them.
Yeah.
It was Dakota Johnson that started the downfall of Ellen DeGeneres. When she was interviewed on the show, she was like, oh, I heard it was your birthday recently, Dakota. Where was my invite? And Dakota didn't laugh and said, you were invited. Your team said you weren't interested in coming. You never got back to me. And made Ellen look like such a jerk.
Well, yeah.
And that was the beginning.
She had no time to play Ellen's little game that everybody else played because there was so much exposure opportunity for your movies, your career, like as a singer or whatever. If Ellen was on your side, you got millions and millions of views. But Dakota Johnson didn't care.
She called her out for being a bad friend. She was like, you didn't even get back to me. Your team did. And they said you didn't want to come. And everyone was like, oh. It was so awkward. Anyway, so the three of them are in this movie coming out this weekend. It's called The Materialists. And I don't know. I just feel like it's going to fill theaters because they're so awesome. I love Chris Evans.
And very good looking.
So they've been doing...
all three of them are just absolute sex symbols right now.
Also, keep in mind, Dakota Johnson just dumped Chris Martin from Coldplay after 8 years together. I'm like, it's the Pedro Pascal effect. She knows that she needs higher standards. Good
luck writing a song that will play with the heartstrings, though, Pedro.
He probably could.
No.
Yeah, he could do everything.
Not like Coldplay can.
Anyway, some of the funniest things that they have been saying in interviews, specifically Dakota Johnson, she's the best. I love her more every year. The question was...
I loved her for a couple years
since
there.
50 Shades of Grey. The question was, what makes a good partner? Like, what is something that they need to have? And Chris Evans said they must love dogs. He's a huge dog lover. I think he has like 6 beagles. And Dakota goes, he can't be an a-hole. And it's just such a blunt, great answer.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was another conversation where Pedro Pascal was like, you make really good hummus, Dakota. And she's like, what? Yeah, you made me hummus one time at your house. And she goes, which one? And I was like, girl, the way that she just casually says things, but it's so badass.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, which house is right?
Other people would say that and you'd be like, oh, look at how entitled they are. But
when
she
Dakota says it,
yeah.
I think everything changed when she sat down with Ellen. Like everything she says, I'm like, yes, queen.
Go get it.
Yeah.
You hear of artists changing their name occasionally. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that comes with good luck or bad luck. Didn't work out great for Diddy.
No.
But Addison Rae, the famous TikToker and now singer, she's got a song called Diet Pepsi that's pretty popular. She's decided to change her name.
Yeah, she's getting rid of the Ray.
Just Addison.
Addison.
Who goes by just one name?
Literally you.
No. I'll use my first name occasionally.
When?
Sexy Motorcycle.
That's your first name?
Mm-hmm.
That's one name? That's not
That's one name, yeah.
Sexy Motorcycle Rider. Oh,
You know I'm a sucker for a few things.
fried chicken, animals fighting humans in viral videos, and girls who smoke 2 packs of cigarettes a day and wear really thick, harsh eyeliner and love playing billiards.
Yeah, how'd you know that last one? No, I meant the songs that have nothing to do with each other and no business being mashed up together that are combined. That's one of the things I'm a sucker for.
Unnecessary mashups.
Yeah. And DJ Cumberbund is the best at it. Just released a new track. Wanted to show it to you.
Let's hear it.
It's Lady Gaga's Abracadabra mixed with Vanilla Ice and Ninja Rap from the Ninja Turtles movie in the 90s.
This better be good because I feel like anything that Lady Gaga does or touches turns to gold.
Right.
So DJ
Cumberbund.
better come through.
He did.
Iceman, you know I'm not playing. Never think to show what the turtles are saying.
Tell me you're not fist pumping on a dance floor if that comes on.
Where was Lady Gaga's singing part?
It's just her music with the ninja rap in it.
Fine.
I think I may have came across or came up with a really brilliant money-making idea.
And you're going to tell people? What if they steal it?
Because, I've already started getting rolling with this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've already reached out to a few people, so I've got a head start. That's good enough for me.
What is it?
It's just like a breathing mask made all of cigarette filters for the conditions right now with how smoky it is outside.
Okay, so you could still go golfing and stuff.
Yep.
It's filtered air.
Yeah, it's just a huge cigarette filter that you do all of your breathing from.
That's hot.
That's a wrap on this episode of the Ryder and Lisa podcast.
Thanks for being a part of the Ryder and Lisa community. If you liked hanging out with us, don't forget to subscribe and share the laughs with your friends.
Powered by Always Plumbing and Heating.